there, I wanted to take a few minutes of your time to explain how compensation administration plays a role in my business. First, I think it's important that I tell you a little bit about my business. At the end of December 2015, I bought into a franchise with my best friend and business partner. Now, this franchise required us to establish a territory. Because of the nature of our business and through a lot of marketing research, my best friend and I established a territory that is actually 5 hours from where we live. We live here in East Texas, but our territory is the greater Northwest San Antonio area. We chose this, like I said, through a lot of marketing research and because we knew that this was a large area for our demographic. Our demographic is working moms with a median household income of about $60,000, and they love vintage and antiques. This is who we're going after. So we had to just basically drop a pin in the best place to start our business. So there we are, which involves a lot of travel for us, but it's going to be very rewarding in the long run. So a little bit about this business. It's called Vintage Market Days. This franchise, Vintage Market Days, is an upscale vintage-inspired flea market event. It has food trucks, live entertainment, and obviously a lot of amazing vintage vendors that we recruit from all over the United States. That's where a lot of our travel comes in. Not only are we traveling to establish a relationship with people in the city where our event will be held, but we're traveling to recruit vendors and to promote our event. It's a lot of fun, but we are on the road a lot. It won't be so bad after this first event in June. Now, this is where compensation administration begins to play a role. In order to determine our pay structure, we first had to determine each of our job descriptions. In our operating agreement, we established that we each had a 50-50 stake in the company. We have 50-50 control of the company, and that's 50-50 responsibility. We had to describe each of our jobs down to a T, and over time, that's going to adjust. So let's talk about pay structure. In pay structure, we had to determine how we were going to pay each other and how we were going to pay our future employees. Because we only employ people because we only employ people other than ourselves 2 weekends out of each year when our events take place, we had to decide how we were going to pay those employees. Those employees will be paid as contract labor. That means we'll be issuing them a 1099 form to file with the IRS, but they'll still receive benefits from us. We are going to have to provide them with childcare. We will provide a lot of them with housing because they'll be traveling from other areas, and we'll be providing them with training, which is very crucial in making our event go smoothly and representing the brand that we're supporting well. So these are all factors in that. Since we have equal operating control, we're doing a lot of consumer relations together. Our consumer relations are also going to involve some post-event marketing surveys, as well as vendor relations, because since our vendors pay us to be a part of our event, they are our consumers as well, and we have a responsibility to them. So in order to contain our cost, we have decided not to pay ourselves until after our first event. The reason is because we're spending a lot of our money right now. We've already earned a lot of money. Our company is very valuable already, but we're spending a lot of that money on marketing, such as billboards, radio, marketing materials, a lot of paper products. I mean, you can't imagine how much printing we're doing. And so we feel that because our profits are uncertain, our final profit, our final productivity is uncertain until after the event, we really can't pay ourselves. And there's no base pay. It's completely determined based on our productivity. So Our financial performance is going to determine our pay scale, and it's a sliding scale. Let's see, we will distribute our income biannually. And that is for now. It might change, but for now, we can only pay ourselves twice a year after these events because we've got to pay our laborers, we've got to pay for our marketing, we obviously have to pay for our venue. So twice a year at the end of these events, when all those things are free and clear, we pay ourselves. So our pay period is 6 months long. It's a long time. Now, we're at the end of the video now, and I hope that I have helped you to understand how compensation administration plays a role in our business. Since it is a young business, we are still learning. And so in a year from now, I may have a lot of different ways that it's going to play a role that I would be able to share with you. But for now, it's pretty basic. There are only a few things that are applying to us. I hope that I've answered any questions that you might have about that. And more than that, I hope that I've intrigued you enough to go and look at us on Facebook at Vintage Market Days of Northwest San Antonio. You can find us on other social media venues, and our website is www.nwsanantonio.vintagemarketdays.com. Check it out. Have a great one.